Hello and welcome back to the NCVCV, the new curious, vaguely creative vlog. It's the continuance of the vanilla vlog that I made back in 2011, and as I said not that long ago, I wasn't going to get back until I have, so to speak, built the buildings, because the main buildings were already there. And then I have to fill the plots, and so I've done. And I think I should start by marking things that might be useful when touring around this one, and I will also show you some other stuff that I've done. We start at something that is called Goose Island in Chicago. Now, mind you, this is supposed to be Chicago, and we started with Ron Smadek's Chicago part over there, and then I've added some. This is Goose Island with the Vaugely Global Innovation Center over there. And now this island is going to become very important later in the game, in the map. And we needed some other stuff. Now there are some things that doesn't look Chicago. Never mind them, please. I'm not going to go and bother with them. Over here we have the Washington Square Park, or at least a very tinier version of it, and the Newberry Library. It's over there. Then I've tried to do the Holy Name Cathedral. Not totally wrong. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I shouldn't be bragging about it. Over here we have the Prentice Hospital for Women. Now in Chicago that one is actually torn down, so that's not there anymore, but I thought it was a rather nice building, so I wanted to have it still with us. Now over here somewhere, let's see if we can find it. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be the John Hancock Center. Now this is a tall one, so if you see this, you know that you are on the northern end of the map. A bit simpler. And we go through the high rises. There's a parking lot. And here I have tried to recreate, sort of, the Sheraton Hotel in Chicago, the Chicago Sheraton Hotel. It doesn't look that bad. It's good enough, I think. From the beginning, oh, it's not loading. From the beginning we had the Amoco building over here. It's also one of the tallest buildings. And on the other side of our river we have the Marina City buildings, two of them. Let's see if we can get around here. Try to go down into the corner. Another important building. There's a lot of them, of course. Now I just made some oh, this one, don't bother with this one, that's not a Chicago building either. I redid a lot of them with MC Edit and just changed some of the blocks, so it was easier to do that. Oh, here it is. Now we are in the southern part of the map, and this is the Harold Washington Library, or a smaller version of it. And I put some living quarters. And then we have the Correctional Center with actually a baseball pitch up on top. Rather nice. Let's see, we should now go through over to the towers that Ron made, because you need to have them as well as some sort of direction thing. something is not loading. This is very often, this happens all the time, and I'm not always able to escape my way out of the map either. I have to do some other stuff. Now this, and you may correct me, Ron, I think this is the Willis Tower, or Ron's version of the Willis Towers, and on the other side, this building here could be, if that one was facing south, or should I say southeast, could be the Canright Commercials, the TBA Global. I'm not totally sure what the building is called. And then I had to do some other stuff, and then I found on the map some rather neat buildings that I thought, well, these ones would be easy to remember down in one corner. These ones, I think, is called the Marriott Executive Presidential Towers. Is probably some sort of hotel. Filling up each and every spot on this one was, as usual, very dull and boring, up until I saw a video from Bongo Tess. He was showing some of his buildings, and that was houses that was rather good, and he suddenly said, and I'm quoting him, I think I'm quoting him totally right, that he was building them for a custom map. Now that sounds not too crazy, right? But I suddenly realized that I wasn't doing that. I wasn't building my buildings for a custom map. I was trying to recreate Chicago. And that was never my intention from the beginning, so thanks, Bongo. Suddenly I was able to do some other stuff just for the fun of it. The building over there is actually the TV house in Tokyo. This house here is the city hall in a little town in Sweden called Nyköping. And this is Danish marble, this white stuff. Looks neat. This is, never mind, I can't even explain it because I don't know it by myself, but it looks good. And this, I think, and I don't know where the sheep came from, I think this one lies in New York. Well, I thought it was good, so I just put them there. I don't really bother if they were looked right or wrong, actually. Now I'm not going to be doing much of the other stuff at the moment because, well, there are going to be a lot of details. So here's a miss. Okay, we need to put that one a bit down. Here's a Swedish cottage. Okay, MC edit. Now there are going to be cars and trucks and stuff, as this one. Oh yeah, let's check the back. Yep, they should be like this. That's more like it. So I am going to do more. There's a container over there. More of those detailing later on, like flowers. If we go over to the Ron part of it, he's made a lot of flowers and flower beds and stuff, and I will of course add that one as well to match his one, at least some of it, but it's not important in any way. So I'll see what I can do. As you can see, this is Ron's part. This is a theater he made. I'm not totally sure that it's existing. Now this tower I do know exists, but I don't know the name of it. And I also know that in Superheroes, the custom map that he made this one for, we had, oh, here it is, an office where we did something. I think this is where the map will start. I think. Well, that was it for so far. What is to do? What am I going to do next? Well, with 1 hour a day, 4 days a week, you don't get that much time, so each time I put myself down I need to do something pretty good. Now I need to see a lot of the new redstone and the new command blocks and all new commands in those ones, and I need to learn several stuff, so I will do that. But first off, I think I need to do a flow chart of the story to see how it's going to be built up. It's going to be very linear in some parts, and it will be probably totally unorganized in some parts, but that's okay. You don't need to have everything working in linear, but since the story is a bit crazy, so well, we'll see about that. But a flow chart, that is needed, so that will be my next step starting this Monday. Then I will probably start building some of the story, and I will do it probably in the order that it's going to be played, because then I can see if I need to do something more or something less. Below this part I have a space made for all the redstone, so I can have that one fixed if I need to. So there's going to be some redstone, so I need to learn about that one as well. Now if I don't put this one over here, I will never remember that one. Yeah, we are getting somewhere, finally, I would say. I think it looks okay. A bit impressive, a bit big, but you're not going to go to every place, and you don't need to know the names. This is the headquarters. This is the place where you're going to go mostly. So let's head in and say hello to Camilla Vanilla, who is the spider in the net. Oh, you're having a talk in here, Camilla. She will be your second in command, the one that sits on the net. As you can see, she's got the computer here all fixed up. Yes, she's in a wheelchair, so she can't go that far, and as you can see there are stairs, so she can't go anywhere. But that's not a problem for, well, not her or for Cure. So yeah, finally I'm getting close to the story, because now I have built most of it. Oh dear, the subway is very close. Isn't that dull? Oh, well, who knows. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.